Hi, I'm Brian Katz, CEO of Katz & Associates. We're excited to be here celebrating the 30th anniversary. We are a boutique real estate brokerage and advisory firm. We were founded in 1996 by my father, who had spent 20 years as a corporate real estate executive for a multi-billion-dollar, multi-divisional retail company. From that point forward, we reconfigured the business to focus solely on the Eastern Seaboard, from New York to South Florida.
Dan Katz, who had an incredible name and reputation. At the time, they were known as the premier real estate tenant rep industry, and that's really what I wanted to be affiliated with.
In addition to New York, New Jersey, and Florida, we have offices in Charlotte, North Carolina, Nashville, Tennessee, Chicago, Illinois, and most recently, Atlanta, Georgia.
We've covered a lot of geography from Louisiana, Arkansas, Tennessee, to Puerto Rico and Florida.
It's the ability to attract top-notch talent and our ability to execute for our clients. I'm super proud of that.
The growth of our offices has been very strategic and mostly people-oriented.
The brokerage network that we have, it's just superior. Favorite part about being a broker at Katz is the collaboration, the camaraderie that's spectacular.
While we are boutique in nature, we still have that national reach from our offices that cover the entire East Coast with our network that's nationwide. Everybody's really approachable and feels like a family.
We currently represent over 230 shopping centers and retail spaces. In addition to that, 250 tenants, from national multi-state rollouts to individual restaurants.
We represent over 20 million square feet across the eastern United States and the Midwest. Katz works closely with developers and landlords on projects like Bat Hawk Ranch and Miramar Cove. Our work includes land investment sales, ground-up development, neighborhood strips, power centers, and street retail and mixed-use developments.
It was still run like a family organization, small but mighty, and everyone be able to be involved and everybody gets a piece of the pie.
We've been highly focused on maintaining our boutique environment. We have all the resources of the large global real estate brokerage companies with the service of a small family-oriented firm.
Family ownership and management style. I think it's a very caring organization, and just very proud to be part of this company.
We're a small presence internally, but to the outside world, we have a very large presence, and I really appreciate that. I love how they operate as a small company, but our presence to the retail world is significant.
The mindset remains, we would rather make 50 deals with you than one bad deal. We'd rather do the deal that's best for you than a deal that we just think about a commission and we move on. And that's what I think separates us from a lot of our competitors. I tell people we're like SEAL Team 6. We represent some of the best in the business. We are elite at the corporate level.
Crate and Barrel, South Park. Being able to find a new home for an iconic brand is probably one of the better ones, I'd say, in the last 10 years.
Some of the retailers include Ulta Beauty, Floor & Decor, Ross Dress for Less, Chick-fil-A, Hobby Lobby. We started with Floor & Decor with 0 stores in the Metro New York area and have successfully done 25 locations for them, which include their entry into New York City with a 129,000 square foot store in Brooklyn, which won us the REBNY Retail Deal of the Year award. We built our business on long-standing relationships with our retail and landlord partners. People have said retail is dead. The bottom line is people still want to go to the store, go out for dinner, do things in person. There is still a long runway of high growth retail for the foreseeable future. Our primary focus is right people in the right place to give the highest level of service to our clients.